All right, guys. I'm back online, but due to some technical issues, I couldn't bring Professor Ty Balofin, the chairman of APC USA chapter. Like I said earlier, he needs not too much introduction. He's a professor. He's the chairman of APC USA chapter. He's a recognized and chairman of APC USA, and he has PhD, three PhD. He has three masters, and he's a professor. Like I said earlier, he's a member of the NADECO. He's the first chairman of AD in the USA, and you know he has several professions that he do. That he's a front runner of the Tinubu campaign in diaspora in the US, and it has link with some other chairmen in other countries, like in the UK, in the Canada, even up to Abuja. So, for us not to say too much, let us welcome Professor Ty Balofin. He will be on the phone with me, so everybody will hear and listen to probably many of the questions that are from the interview. We're going to interview him. You're going to be a part of it, and you can also comment and ask questions from the comment section so that everybody can see. So, Professor Ty Balofin, you are welcome. Hello, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you, sir?
Yeah, you are welcome onto Hello Baba podcast. And we know that, or let me say, first and foremost, I want to congratulate you because I got to know that you are from Ondo State, and your candidate that you support has won the primaries. So on that note, I want to say congratulations to you first. That's Governor Ayedatiwa of Ondo State. He won the primaries on Saturday. I think it was announced on the late Sunday or Monday morning, I guess.
Well, I want to thank you for that question because Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa is a lucky man, and he works with the former governor, late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu.
Okay.
And he's a loyal, very, very loyal to the governor, loyal to the party. And we all know that constitutionally, the right person to be the governor is the deputy governor after the demise of the governor.
Okay.
That is the constitutional provision.
Okay.
So now is the incumbent governor.
Yes.
And you all know that the governor has the structure of the party. And the party must continue. Governance must continue. And who is the right person that can continue the legacy of the former governor Akeredolu? Is a trusted ally. The people of Ondo State, the party, believe that an insider who understands the nitty-gritty of governance, who knows the value of how to run it's not that he's the best candidate, but amongst all of them is the preferred candidate that we believe can run the affairs of Ondo State. You have to remember this also, that we have subscribed to zoning system in Nigeria. Ayedatiwa is from the South Senatorial District, and Ondo State is divided into three. The Central Senatorial District and the North Senatorial District. Akeredolu came from the North, or
Okay.
axis from the North. So now we believe in power rotation, and we have been doing that for some time now. If you look at the structure of the party in Ondo State, right from inception, let me start from Governor Adeparati, which we ran at the primaries together. He was from the North, and Iyoto was his deputy from the South. And when Agabu came in from the South, the deputy governor came from the Central, which is Akure.
Okay, yeah.
Now, when Mimiko came in, Mimiko is from the Central.
From the Central, yeah.
And then the deputy now came from the North, which
Okay.
is from the Ikare axis. And when Akeredolu came in from the North, his deputy came from South.
From the South.
No.
Which is Ayedatiwa.
Sorry, Ayedatiwa.
Mm-hmm.
So now that Ayedatiwa,
from the South,
when he became the governor, to complete his term for 1 year, he decided to go to the North for the deputy. But now, after winning this election, he will have to revert back to status quo and also get his deputy from the Central. And that's the way it has been. And also, the party must present a candidate, a sellable candidate that can win election for the state. See,
against PDP.
Yeah. Ondo State election is beyond Ondo State.
Okay.
It belongs to the party nationally. So who is the candidate that can win the election, the general election, is the main goal. This is just a primary election. Other political parties will feature their candidates. PDP will feature their candidate. Labour will feature their candidate. Other political parties will feature their candidate. Amongst all of them, who can withstand the general election and win the election for the party? So, Ayedatiwa can only be a beneficiary and representative of the party in the state.
Okay.
So, amongst all the candidates, Jimoh Ibrahim is the current senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, representing Ondo South. Is already a senator. So, the body language of the people is that you're already a senator. You want to come and become a governor. You have not even been there for up to a year. So it is important that we'll be contented. He's a very good candidate, no doubt about it. He's also equally qualified to become the governor. But can Jimoh Ibrahim win the election? That is the question for the people of Ondo State to answer. Olushola Oke is also well experienced. He can also become the governor. But can he win the election? He represented a political party before, which is PDP ticket but he didn't win the governorship. So the party will look at the liabilities
and
that surround
possibilities.
these candidates. So therefore, Ayedatiwa is in the front runner in this election. So I think the natural thing to do is not to rock the boat, but mobilize support around Ayedatiwa, which I believe can win the election, regardless of which other candidate is presented for the November election. So that's all I can say about my appraisal of the situation in Ondo State at this time.
All right, Professor Tai Balofin, we want to appreciate you for that quick explanation. But I strongly believe, or let me put it that way, I put it to you that I see that because I saw all your support for Governor Ayedatiwa, and that was why I congratulate you, because I know you, at least even here in America, I saw all that you do to make sure that probably he wins the election, and he eventually won the primary. So, and that's why I choose to say congratulations to you, because I know, yeah, you might have other you might have belief in several others, especially the two major contestants against him that you have just mentioned. I know there are several, about 26 of them, I guess. But at least from the two other major contestants, I believe you have more belief so much in the incumbent governor. So I wouldn't want us to go much into the Ondo State, because here we are in America, and you are the present chairman for the APC USA chapter. So I want to ask you, sir, what do you think are the effects, of the support for APC? I mean, maybe generally for towards the Ashuaju's election, in the year 2023, from the people in diaspora. What, like, let me put it this way: what role did the APC USA played during the campaign for Ashuaju to become the president in 2023?
Well, we contributed immensely as a support system for the general election by mobilizing Nigerians in the diaspora. See, you have to understand one thing, that we constitute an economic bloc. And data shows that as of 2023, Nigerians in the diaspora remitted over 40 billion US dollars to the Nigerian economy. And that is a voice. So, according to data that was presented, and the way that we constitute an economic bloc, so it is that we also have a voice. And how do we have a voice? You are the breadwinner of your family right from the United States, and you tell your family, that this is the candidate that we believe can bring a change to Nigeria. That is an influence right there. And then we have been able to do that through a phone bank that we set up. And we have also organized rallies, campaigns, both in the United States and also in Nigeria. We have the committee of the diaspora chairmen. Like, I'm the chairman of APC USA. We have APC chairman in Canada, in UK, up to Togo. And then we have a committee of APC diaspora chairman. And currently, the chairman of APC in the United Kingdom Honorable Tunde Duarte is the chairman of all the APC chairmen in the diaspora.
Okay.
Which of course I am a member. And the national headquarters officially have endorsed the CDC. And the CDC jointly and severally with the party organized rally. If you go to the secretariat, you see the pictures and the confirmed, recognized chairman of APC in the diaspora.
So where? Sorry to cut you, sir. Where did you say we will see this picture? Where do you say this picture is? Here in America, in Lagos, in Abuja, or where? Or in where?
In the National Secretariat.
Oh, in Abuja. Okay.
In Abuja, the headquarters of the party.
Okay, so you are telling us now that you have your picture and with pictures of other chairmen in Abuja.
Yeah, in Abuja, of course. I'll send the picture to you.
Oh, okay.
And that shows the legitimate, recognized party chairman. Anybody can make noise and claim to be chairman, but who is recognized in the party secretariat and that they are relating with. We've had several CDC meetings, and the headquarters has been participating in the recognized CDC. Recently, the party national headquarters, the national secretary, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, and other political leaders of the National Working Committee were in London, where a meeting was held with APC UK to conduct an election, an all-inclusive election, which of course they have now set up an interim committee for them to run the election. And they have also recognized Honorable Tunde Duarte as the chairman of all the diaspora APC chairmen, which of course I am a member. You have to be a chairman of a country to be part of that committee. And what I'm telling you is a fact, and they're verifiable.
Okay.
At the national headquarters. And there are pictures, and there are videos, clips, visuals.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Because why I asked that is because when some people saw the what's it called that I want to interview you, some people were saying, oh, there are other factions, or there are other shaman, or there are other this, and I was like, okay, because we need to clear this. So, but now that you have made us to know that you are the only recognized APC USA chapter chairman, and you have other CDC chairman members, and your pictures and everything are there in the national headquarters in Abuja. At least that will, let everybody know that if not, you cannot come online and be saying all of this. So I think everybody is clear about that. But sir, everybody would say thank you to your your team. I could remember during the campaign of our maybe President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during his campaign then last year. We saw many of the things that that was done by you and your team. So I want to ask you: it's been almost a year now that President Tinubu has been in power. How would you appraise his performance for these 11 months that he has been in power?
Well, President Tinubu is a gift to Nigeria, and we can all see all the new policies introduced, and you can see a lot of restructuring. Look at what happened through the CBN. The dollar was astronomically high, but you can see now with the new policy, with the CBN policy, the dollar is coming down. And then you see this idea of the determinant of our economy by dollar is now being addressed. And also, the student loan is also another landmark, because no government ever thought about empowering and supporting the educational system in Nigeria. Okay, the party is moving Nigeria forward, and all the excessive and frivolous spending is being reduced. Now, all parastatals that are redundant, that are supposed to be one, they have been merged together. And also this is somehow reducing the unnecessary expenditure. Even now, the president also reduced the numbers of entourage.
Yes.
So he's cutting costs, and now they have increased salary. They are paying salaries on time. They are paying pension on time. They are doing road construction network. Things are working. Electricity is working in Nigeria. And now they are also controlling the market trend. So this way, in just this 1 year, you can see a big difference. Look at what is happening in Lagos State. Lagos State is working. Lagos State is now a mega city. We now have a real system that is moving millions of Nigerians in Lagos State. So in this first year, I give kudos to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because I trust that he can make Nigeria great again.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. I just asked you that question so that people can,
I just sent you the picture.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I saw the inauguration at the 16th of the 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I saw pictures of the committee of the Astra chairman CDC. I can see. Yeah, I'll post this very soon. So that everybody can see. I'm seeing this right. I'm seeing it right now anyway, but I'll post it with a video so that everybody can see much later. At least, but I can still show. Maybe let me put it here so that maybe if some that want to see could still, but it's somehow too shining, So I'll post it anyway. All right. Well, I believe everybody, majority, can testify to majority of the things that you have just mentioned that President Tinubu has achieved in less than a year, and he has about 3 more years to go. Sir, what do you think, or let me say, what else do you think that Nigerians should be expecting from the Ashwaju's regime as a president? You have mentioned the train and the feel that it was like what from the renewed hope agenda. What other things do you think? And probably they are maybe on the way, or they are planning or something.
My expectation of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the next 3 years, that Nigeria would have been highly industrialized. Employment rates will increase. There are other investors that are coming to Nigeria. The economy will boom. Nigeria will grow. Nigeria's economy will be so much fantastically restructured in a way that it will be a very, very convenient environment for investors to come in for mutual benefit for both Nigerians and investors. So President Tinubu is making through the Ministry of Finance. Last year, if you remember, we organized an investment summit for the support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, and the investment summit was very, very successful. It was held at a five-star hotel, Hilton Hotel on Avenue of the Americas, where we have super investors across the United States, across the world, and then we have ministers and governors that participated in that investment. And it was a huge success. And what was the outcome of that investment? A lot of investors are now going to Nigeria to invest in ethanol, in agriculture, in bitumen, and also in the agricultural sector and IT. And the trip alone mobilized over 220 billion US dollars that will be infused into the Nigerian economy. I'm sure you read that in the news.
Yes,
It was on television, and it was, well publicized. So with all these investment initiatives and possibilities coming to Nigeria, that speaks volume that the economy will create job employment opportunities, investors will strive, and the people of the Nigerian, the people of different states in Nigeria will be in a better position to survive, and their business will also thrive. Reason is that where there is no money, nothing can function or survive.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone goes to Nigeria now, let's say you want to start a farming business, you need finance. And another thing that Nigerians should expect, that the business financing dynamics will change. We are moving away from the era where you get a loan at the highest rate of like 25% interest rate. It's not viable. So foreign investors are coming to Nigeria, and they are also investing in Nigeria with 8% interest rate, with even 2% interest rate. Dangote was privileged to even get a loan at 5% or nothing, because they know that they can pay back. Foreigners will come to Nigeria, Indians, Chinese, Lebanese will come to Nigeria. In our own Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
they can get loan in Nigeria. And we Nigerians cannot even get loan because the pre-qualification will knock you out.
Mm-hmm.
So the system was corrupt. President Tinubu identified that and is cleaning that. By the time that is cleaned up, you and I can go to Nigeria and invest in Nigeria and get a loan at a very reasonable interest rate. So there will be a lot of policy, a lot of rules and regulations, and that will guide, the system. So why would the economy boom if you can go to Nigeria and get a loan easily? at a very good rate, which of course you can pay back. But if you have a loan at 25% rate, it's very difficult for repayment.
Yeah.
So the expectation of President Tinubu in the next 3 years would change the old dynamics and the economy will improve.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Well, I can see you are, I know from all you have said so far, Professor Tai Balofin, the present chairman of APC USA chapter. Sir, is it because you are the recognized APC USA chapter? That was why during the inauguration, I saw where you were seated during the inauguration in Abuja. You were placed in a VIP zone while some people are seated outside. Is it because they want to respect you more or what?
Well, the thing is that you see, the way you dress, that's the way you will be addressed. When you look at our program and our initiatives, the difference is clear. See, I come, look, I believe in life, not everybody will like me or like my initiative or like you. But let your initiative and your program speak for you. I have organized a rally. I've not collected any dime from anybody. I spend my own money to run the affairs of the party. We organize jointly and severally with the CDC, organize a rally in Abuja, organize a rally that mobilize people. We have visuals to show. Thousands of people showed up. The party executives showed up. So why won't the party recognize us? Vis-a-vis to those that are there to be a political jobber, begging for money, running around as miscreants. That's not the way you play politics. You play politics as a shareholder. So that's when you be recognized and be part of the movement because you invest in the political party that you believe in. Okay? We organize a banquet in honor of the president with our own money without asking for it now. We have visuals to show. The party was represented, the public relations of the party was there. There was a party chairman representative, the former chairman Agamu, the treasurer. We're all represented. We have these videos. Mm-hmm. They're online that we can see.
Yeah, I saw the video.
So if we have been operating along that side, why would they recognize us? So we are stakeholders in the political party, and we have made ourselves available at all times to support the party financially, morally, and spiritually. Why would they recognize us? Morally and spiritually. Why would they recognize us? Morally and spiritually.
All right. I believe that maybe by now we should be expecting that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may have, selected part of your team as maybe minister or maybe maybe on appointment. How many people have been selected from your team?
Well, in terms of political appointments, you have to understand one thing. There are almost 5,000 political appointments, and the only appointment so far is the ministers and a few parastatals. We still have ambassadors. We still have board chairman. We still have several positions that are still available. So it is not over yet. And yes, there was a plan to appoint a minister from the diaspora. Yes,
Okay.
as a matter of fact, the president wanted to appoint a minister from the diaspora. But listen, but we have to look at the structure constitutionally. The president cannot break the law. The president's attention was called to the fact that there was a nominee prospect from the diaspora. But you have to remember the constitution only allows for 36 states, the 6 geopolitical zones only. So now they have to amend the constitution to allow for appointment of ministers outside the box. So that was the reason that dynamics changed. That's why you didn't see any diaspora on the ministerial list. And if they would have been on the list, they would have come from their states. The Minister of Health, Professor Patti, is from the diaspora, but also emerged from the state as a representative of the state, not from the diaspora. Okay, so we are party men. We are still very available to advise the president and to also come up with initiatives that will make Nigeria great. But you have to remember, not all what your country can offer you that matters, but what you can give back to your country to add to the development of your country that really matters. If my contribution towards the success of the emergence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is what I get, I'm satisfied. I have added value. I am part and parcel of that success. So are many people. And so it's not about position, but it's about being a stakeholder in a developing country that is ready to move to the highest level in the league of countries that are doing well globally.
All right. Everybody all over the world. Today, I want to say it again. This is an interview with the chairman of APC USA chapter. The chairman of APC USA chapter, in person of Professor Tai Balofin. I've been online with him for about 30 minutes, and I want to appeal to him if he can still allow me, to do maybe 2 or 3 more questions before we call it a day, sir. I know you are, I know you are so busy, and you have, very many overwhelming, roles to play around the corner, and even in APC in the USA. At least everybody knows you are the chairman. So definitely, I know there have been, several meetings, and aside from the, from being a professor, you have other things, in the political system. But sir, from all you have said, is there anything that probably is there anything or meetings that the joint chairman of all the countries, probably do you really meet, like, how often do you meet? Probably to liaise with the overall chairman in Abuja. That's um, ex-governor Ganduje.
Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje. So is that like how often, like, do you meet or discuss, or
Well, recently, through the APC Institute, APC Institute. The event was organized in Abuja, which of course I was invited, and made some policy position presentation on the way forward for the development of the party. The chairman was there, I was there, and the chairman was very happy that USA and CDC was fully represented. The last meeting that was held by CDC, a representative of the party participated in the meeting from Abuja. So when the CDC meets, we always have a representative of the NWC that monitor what we are doing. So we just don't run our meetings. We run our meeting, and then we also carry them along in what we do. So if you call the political party, the headquarters today, ask them what is the situation of APC in the diaspora, they will tell you currently what's transpired in the diaspora in the last 3 weeks or 1 month.
Okay.
So if you say you are the king, well, the king is who is in the palace.
Yes.
But not someone shouting outside behind closed doors and saying it's the king. So I'll send you some pictures of some of the clips of some of our engagements. So you see that we are well connected with the party.
All right, thank you so much, sir. At least I'm privy to some pictures and videos, but this is just a live interview, so that I want people to hear from you directly, so that they will know that I'm speaking with Professor Tai Balofin, the chairman of APC USA chapter. That is why I asked you, so that everybody can hear directly from you, sir. But sir, I don't know. You have a party chairmans in all the states, and how do you get probably new members to come into APC in the US?
Well, the APC is the party of the people, and all Nigerians are welcomed to the party. Nobody should be ostracized or gagged. As a Nigerian, you are free. You have a voice to join the political party. And I don't believe in running a party as a personal estate. It's not a personal property. And you have to remember, position is not permanent. Position is temporary. I may be the chairman today, tomorrow, definitely, I'm not going to be the chairman. I wasn't the chairman before. But now that I'm the chairman, it has a time limit. And after that time limit, somebody else will become the chairman. So it's an open door policy. You are free to join. So if you are willing to join, we will liaise you with the state. We also have a branch chairman in America. The chairman of APC in New York is Chief Ayola Shueton in our New York. And then we have other chairmen across the state. We have in Florida. We have in Texas. We have across the state. They are there. They are human beings. You have their telephone number. We meet from time to time. So if anybody is willing to join in California, we know who we can recommend them to join. So the state will become part of the national. So you are welcome. I'm using this opportunity to invite Nigerians to join the party and let us, join hands together. We don't believe there's any enemy. Everybody is welcome with one love, and we can also contribute our ideas on how we can move the party forward, how we can move Nigeria forward collectively. There are opportunities. As we invest, we can also harvest in so many ways. There's housing for diaspora. If you want to go to Nigeria, there are opportunities for you to buy, your own property. This is through the initiative of the party. So the door is open for anyone that is willing to join.
Okay.
And if anybody should gag you, just let me know. Nobody is allowed to gag anybody.
So what you are saying, sir, is that political party is an open space for everybody who wants to be a member to join freely and become a member. Either you are just coming into the US or you have been in the US before now. All you need to do is to liaise with the branch chairman and become a member, whichever state that he or she is.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you have to understand one thing: the Constitution allows for free association, so it is your right. So nobody can tell you cannot join. No, you have the right to join, and you have the right to contest in any position that you wish to as a Nigerian. The Constitution is there; it's very clear.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. But sir, let me quickly ask you this: which state are you? Which state are you located in the US?
I am located in New York, sir.
Okay, who is the New York branch chairman? Who is the chairman of the New York State chapter? What's the name of this person?
Chief Ayola Shueton is the chairman of the state of New York.
Okay, so Mr. Ayola Shueton is your state chairman in New York. Oh, okay.
Chief Ayola.
Oh, Chief Ayola. Sorry, sir. Chief Ayola. Okay. So, as you all can hear, Chief Ayola Shueton is the New York State chairman. If you want to be a member of the APC in New York, you can liaise with a Professor Balofin or the New York State chairman, who is Chief Ayo Chueton. So, sir, I want to believe, because last year, September, President Tinubu was here, and we all saw all your events, the one you did in the that several ministers came, and I was so impressed. I saw all of that. I was so impressed. Is there any plan like that this year? Is there anything like that coming up this year? If probably they come, the ministers and the governors and everybody, because United Nations meeting is yearly.
Yeah, we have a much bigger one coming, and all the investors are ready and are willing, and we have to take it from where we stopped, because the impact and the outcome of that investment was very, very impactful, and a lot of them are willing to come back because of the outcome, because of the results that came out of it. So it's going to be much bigger this year. More participants, more governors, more ministers, more banks, more investors are coming on board. And I can tell you for free, it's going to be held September 23rd, 2024. The invitation will be out soon.
Oh, the date, you mean the date has been booked already?
Already, since last year.
Oh, so that means you are invariably telling us when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be here this year, and when your summit will take place.
Right. Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I just sent you a picture of the last meeting that was held with the chairman, Dr. Bilal Gasbiri. I just sent you that picture now, and a few other clips, visuals that you see activities, within and outside the party.
Yeah, I've seen that, where he was putting on blue agbada.
Yes.
And
that is the meeting with the national woman leader after a consultation on investment initiative.
Is this Governor Shiomole beside you?
No.
He looks so much like a Shiomole, Anyway, once again, I'm on an interview with Professor Balofin, the chairman of APC USA chapter. We have spent almost 50 minutes, and I want to appreciate you, sir, for giving us this time, out of your busy schedule. Sir, I think maybe one more question, please, if you don't mind. We all saw that this is a general one, sir. We all saw that the price, the rate, or let me say the exchange rate, has been coming down gradually, but the price of commodities are still not, coming down like that, like as expected.
Well, that is the typical culture of our people. You see, in Nigeria, nothing goes up that comes down. I will want to refer to an article that I read about 30 minutes ago. About shortly before this interview, that was around 6:30. Yes, 6:30 precisely. And this article was a young lady that wrote the U.S. Embassy.
Okay.
She wrote the U.S. Embassy and said, look, the exchange rate is coming down, but you have not reduced your U.S. visa fee. So why haven't you done so? Do you know, they responded to this lady and apologized to her and reduced the price of the U.S. Embassy fee based on her petition. Now, tell me, if you write the petition to the allogers or write a petition to any sector in Nigeria to reduce their price based on the reduction of the dollar, would they yield? The answer is no. So the problem of Nigeria is we, the people of Nigeria, not the government is responsible 100%. We, the people, are the problem. So we have to address that. And the only way that we can do that is my recommendation is for government to introduce a price control. That price control was very, very predominant in the Nigerian system long ago. I remember during the administration of General Yakubu Gowon, that was price control. During the Muritala government, I believe, up to Obasanjo first term, there was price control. But after the Shagari's administration, then the price control was not controlled anymore. So anybody can run their business the way they choose
to. Okay. So because to add to what you just said, and because with the rise in the price of commodities, probably those that are working in the private sector, probably they need all those private companies to maybe increase their minimum wage too, even as government are planning to increase the minimum wage.
Pardon me, I didn't get that.
No, I mean to support what you are saying. Like people don't want the price of commodities to come down, and this will definitely affect the income and expenditure of the people that are working like in private companies. The governments are supporting and giving palliatives and so to the government workers, but the people that are working in the private companies, they really get those kind of support and the palliative that the government are giving. Majority that are working in there are public servants. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand. palliative in Nigeria is good. Even here in the United States, we have palliatives too in a way, but the way it is structured here is different from the way it is structured in Nigeria. And I think it has to be well organized. And I think it has to be well balanced. Where the structure is faulty, the implementation is also faulty. So the result is not effective. The outcome is not impressive. So my take is that the introduction of palliative should be structured and be balanced in such a way that it will be transparent, and then the beneficiaries will receive it without let or hindrance. So that's my belief. Restructuring, the palliative system, it's you know the way it's been operated here. You go to an office where they are charged with the responsibilities. There is a check and balance. The supervisory level. The social system is well organized. The way it's operationalized in such a way that is free from all encumbrances.
All right, thank you so much, sir. But before you go, there is this new do I call it slang or what's it called? A friend yesterday was telling me that the fear of EFCC is the beginning of the renewed hope. Is that correct, sir?
Well, the fear of EFCC is the hope of. Let me just say this. Since the inception of President Olusegun Obasanjo, who introduced the EFCC, the EFCC is somehow a check and balance, to curtail excessive stealing from the treasury. And this somehow is a measure to retrieve funds that are stolen from government. So it's not new. And I support the idea of the EFCC to chase those that are stealing from, the people, because these funds will be useful for the development of the nation, will be useful for beneficiaries, be useful for pensioners, be useful for salaries, be useful for investment that will move the country forward. So I support that the EFCC should do their job and do thorough forensic investigation and see, who is a culprit. But at the same time, I am against using them to settle scores.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Last question before you go. Are you sure that yeah, sorry, sir. Because many people are texting me to ask you this. Yeah, that's why I said last question now, but this is the last one, sir. In 2027, are you sure President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will win election again?
That's in the hands of God. It's too close to call. That the president will do well. If the president do well, and Nigerians enjoy his administration, of course, they will actually beg him, please go for the second term. His administration appraisal will speak for him. And I have no doubt that he will do well. I have no doubt he will come back. So God spare his life, God spare all our lives, and God save Nigeria from the brink of war.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Tai Balofin, the present chairman of APC USA chapter. I say thank you so much, sir, for your time. And I hope that when next time we invite you for an interview like this, you would maybe grant us this kind of opportunity, because we duly appreciate, and that's why we're saying thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, you have heard it all. That is the chairman of APC, All Progressive Congress, the chairman of that political party in the United States of America. Maybe next time you'll be bringing the chairman of the party in the UK or in Canada, or maybe the National Working Committee chairman, the overall chairman, that is in person of Dr. Ganduje. So expect more from us. And as you are watching, I would appreciate if you can subscribe and click on the notification button. That is how you get notified whenever we're having something to do on this channel. Or when you have other videos, that's how you quickly get to know. So click on the subscription button now. Thank you. Have you done that? Oh, yeah. Thank you for doing that. Now, click on the notification button. Oh, you have done that. Thank you once again. So our next video will update you, and we pray that you that have come to watch this, you will be here alive, ill and healthy to watch our next video. So once again, we'll say thank you to our host, to our guest, Professor Balofin, the current chairman of APC USA chapter. Thank you for all. Thank you to all that have come online to watch us. We say a big thank you to you all. Goodbye.